it.
So Lupe and I are going on a little weekend trip to the Zurich Classic, little golf tournament in New Orleans. Really just because we like going to New Orleans. But that's just an activity that we're going to do. But I always go prepared. So I've got my travel French press. I've set up some coffee. And I've got my secret blend. Not really. It's Papua New Guinea, Brazil, and a little bit of jazz. So Papa Bra Jazz, maybe? I don't know. But coarse ground for the French press. A bag of some Wild Wonders. Yeah, we're about to get started on the trip. We're going to meet my daughter there. We'll probably beat them there. They're coming from San Antonio. But yeah, taking a trip. So yesterday we got to go with our friends so they could go pick up a Tesla for their daughter. And I am sold. It's specifically for these type of events where I'm taking a trip, whether it's long or short, but I wish I could just disengage from driving. I like driving my Porsche and I like driving my Raptor, but for trips, I kind of wish I could just not have to worry about anything. So, especially when there's dumb people on the road. Anyways. Right, baby? We're going to get a Tesla? She's still not bought in. I got to wait for Lupe to get bought in. Maybe I'll force it this trip. I'll drive real crazy. And then she'll be on board. I got phones, keys, wallets. You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. New Orleans, here we come. Little pit stop on the way. We're at Popeyes. It's funny, we were talking about Popeyes yesterday, and then it became like this little seed that was planted. And I needed to get a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Because I guess Kevin hasn't had one yet, huh?
They both had it.
That's wild.
Kevin and Michelle.
Thank you for choosing Popeyes. Let's try a fish sandwich served with a salad and drink for $9.99.
No, thank you. Do you want fried pickles? They got fried pickles.
Go ahead, what's your order? $23.83.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Inflation, baby.
Huh?
Inflation is a real thing.
Meals is 24 bucks.
24 bucks. It used to be.
I know. We used to eat like for $10.
Stop, Lupe.
Yes.
What do you eat back in 1998?
That's what I'm thinking. When we just got married. 1998. That's crazy.
All right, where are we going? Copper Vine. Am I clear over here? Let's see what we are looking like. 3 hours, 41 minutes, allegedly. So we'll get there at 6:04. Oh, maybe Eliana will get there at the same time. And Marcus. Well, here we go. This is the official start of the trip. That's weird. You're gonna go real slow and get in the passing lane. Makes no sense. Alright, so adaptive cruise control with my leg up against my steering wheel, so it feels some sort of resistance on the steering wheel, is about the closest. Well, I guess Ford does have Blue Cruise, but this is nothing like FSD. FSD is literally the car's driving like a human being. Like, it sees that somebody's going slow, it speeds up, it passes, depending on the setting. Like, it cuts people off. I wouldn't say it cuts people off, but it's a little bit more aggressive. But like adaptive cruise control and lane, you know, what is it, lane assist or whatever, it's good, but it's like I still have to be engaged. Like it's, you know, I still have to, you know, put input into the car for it to do what I want it to do. So, and if I'm stuck behind, you know, somebody who's going 37 miles an hour in a 45 or a 40, it doesn't know to, you know, go to the left lane and pass this person. So there is something to full self-driving. Elon's got something going on, let me tell you. And this is coming from a person that is an EV hater, but Tesla is just a whole nother category. So, it's funny, me and Kevin had a discussion, we were talking, I was like, if Elon, well, I was thinking, I was like, would it be a good idea? I think it would be. See, here's a perfect example. It doesn't really know what it's doing. Almost took me over to the freaking side here. Now it's going to speed up. But I was thinking, if Elon licensed this technology and sold it to all the auto manufacturers, then you could have any car that you want, electric or gas, and it would be able to drive itself to your destination, in theory. But Kevin thought it wouldn't be best for Elon to license this, but instead, and he had I think it's a great idea as well. He thought it'd be better for Elon to take his, you know, capital and buy manufacturers and then apply his technology to other manufacturers. Let's just say Mercedes was available, or who's a failing manufacturer? Let's think. Or a manufacturer that's just not doing so well. I would say Mitsubishi's struggling. They're probably, you could probably buy them at a very huge discount. Volvo, I think they're owned by a Chinese company now, but they're not really prevalent. I mean, I'm just gonna look around. You know, they're not very prevalent on the roads. You could probably get them at a discount. I think Nissan has promise, but they just keep building these cheesy cars. Like they have the Skyline, and that may be the only thing that they, you know, do well. Beyond that, I don't know if there's any car that's desirable in the Nissan lineup. A good one would be Mazda. I think Mazda has a lot of promise. They build cool cars, like the Miata's cool. Even their Mazda 3, I think, is a cool, decent little car, commuter car. And if those things have full self-driving, I think they would sell the snot out of them. But yeah, I wonder if there's a way to turn a non-full self-driving car with a kit eventually, where you can put several cameras on, and it, you know, and a servo on the steering wheel, and it drives itself, like for trips especially. And it keeps people safe, honestly, because it's like it generally follows the laws of the roadways, whereas human beings, you know, may not be paying attention, or some people are driving like idiots, or some people, and what I mean by driving by idiots doesn't mean necessarily fast. You could be in the passing lane going 10 or 20 miles under the speed limit and causing a bunch of people to get frustrated, and that's going to cause some chaos. And that happens on the interstate, which is, it's just brutal. So there's something to full self-driving. And as a car enthusiast, in my mind, I thought, if I could buy, and Porsche's not doing well either. Let's just be honest. Like, they're making some weird cars that nobody's interested in. But if I could buy a Porsche, if they came back to home base, and I could buy a Carrera that had full self-driving and a little bit of hybridization, that's like the perfect world. A car that I can have fun driving, and then when I'm, you know, not wanting to be engaged, I can turn on self-driving, and if I want to save a little bit of, you know, and then if I want to be, you know, conscious of the gas prices or how much fuel I'm consuming, a little bit of hybridization. So I'm okay with that. As long as I can get all those things, you know, checked off in a vehicle, I think it'd be incredible. Here's another example. Like, I'm driving a big old Raptor. There's a bigger one, the GMC Sierra, the 2500. A lot of people drive these trucks not to do truck stuff, but to commute on long distances. And if we had full self-driving, I mean, it would be a game changer. It really would be. But unfortunately, right now, the only way to get anything that's remotely close to Tesla's full self-driving, and I'd say remotely, I'm giving you some, you know, I'm giving them credit because they're trying, but there's nothing like Tesla's FSD. There just isn't. Cadillac's got Super Cruise. I owned a Cadillac Escalade for about 2 months. Honestly, I hated that vehicle, but I did like Super Cruise. But Super Cruise only works on roads that are mapped. Ford has Blue Cruise. They don't put it in a Raptor, which is weird. Probably one of the most desirable trucks, they don't put self-driving or anything, you know, close to it. So, come on. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, like, let's go. I would be in talks with Elon every day and be like, hey, what do we need to do to collab so that I can get FSD in my cars? Just saying. The required Buc-ee stop. Oh, Buc-ee's. Here we go. All right, we made it to Louisiana.
Yeah, I don't know if I showed you this. I don't
We're
think I did.
38 minutes
Bob
out.
Ross coloring book.
Quick little
Can
trip.
you even? So
And it's quicker when you're listening to your friends. Like I'm listening to one of Michelle's
I don't
channels.
even know how to call it. It says it's a kawaii coloring, whatever the crap that means. I guess it's a style.
I'm so glad we met them.
Juvenile, but obviously it's.
Here's the port of New Orleans. And there's New Orleans, the city. We're so close. 11 minutes away, 5 miles away. All right, baby, we're almost here. Lupa's over here hustling some real estate on the go. Listen, if you're in the United States, we just finished watching a video of our friends doing YouTube. They make a living doing YouTube. We make a living running an IT company, 2 coffee shops, real estate, and whatever new side hustle we'll come up with. There is no excuse in the United States, maybe in the world. If you shift your mind from consuming to producing, you can make a good living. And you don't even need that much. I'm not saying go out and try to be a billionaire or even a multimillionaire. You don't need that much to enjoy life. Things, they're all gonna burn up one day. So maybe you don't like things. That's even better. But there's work out there where you can produce and you can actually generate income. You can help people and you can make a living and live a good life. And then go help other people. Right, baby?
That's right.
And you can do it while you go have fun. We're on a weekend trip having fun. Lupa's slinging real estate. We've got a great manager in place for our coffee shops. And my team for the IT company, they're self-sufficient. They don't even need me. Shoot, I don't even know technical stuff barely anymore. So, man, I hope we can inspire people. Go out there and go get it. All right, we made it. If you're ever in New Orleans, you got to check out the Copper Vine.
All right, honey.
Lupa got done doing, what did you do today? What is it called? Pilates for the first time. And it ruined her. Look at her. Poor girl can't even walk.
I'm gonna let the girls know.
I was letting people know that if they're ever out here, They should come check out the Copper Vine.
Oh, yes. To give them an inside tour.
I am going to give them an inside tour. So it's right next to Walk-On's. Downstairs is a restaurant called the Copper Vine, and upstairs there's an inn. I don't know if it's called the Copper Vine Inn, but it's part of this. It's part of the restaurant. So here we are, and it's on Poydras and O'Keefe. It's got such a cool vibe. Good, how about you? Look at her. Already sitting down again. You're that in pain, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the Copper Vine Inn. I like the brick. It's like an old school brick. And it's inside of a restaurant, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
You keep making these faces of pain, Lupe. What is going on? So we're waiting for Ileana and Marcus. I think they're pulling up right now. But in the interim, hey, cheers. A little bit of champagne. This is the good life. Not because we get to drink champagne and hang out in New Orleans, but we get to see our daughter.
Yeah.
And our son-in-law.
Excited.
Yeah. We're all about experiences. Right, baby? And this is a great experience. Like I said, if you've never been to New Orleans, this is the place to stay. Super reasonable.
And creating memories.
For sure, and creating memories, which is part of having experiences. It'd be weird to not remember experiences. Ma'am? Ma'am? But what I was going to say is, and I'll show you guys here in a second, the accommodations here are ridiculous. If you were going to rent...
Just took our bags.
Yeah.
With the,
If you were to rent something comparable to this anywhere else in New Orleans, it's going to be a lot more. But for whatever reason, this place is super reasonable. And we love it. This is now our fifth time here? Would you say, Lupe?
probably fifth time.
Yeah, I think this is our fifth time here. So, and I'm going to take video of the breakfast in the morning. It's freaking incredible. I mean, it's not a huge spread, but like the setting and the vibe is so cool. There's Eliana and Marcus. You made it.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
How's the trip?
That's good. And breakfast.
Yeah.
That's good.
Y'all ready?
That's the longest haul.
Who's in there?
For stuff.
Dang. I mean, oh, that's right. Because you guys are going to be. How long are you going to be there?
Shot trade for this.
You like actually.
You want me to show them that I got a key in? That's intuitive. I'm not doing that. So we're in second floor. When you come in, they got a little bar area here. Hot water and cold water. This is super cool. Right? They got a little ice machine down here. Trash, obviously. So, we are in room number 1. And just so you guys can see how crazy, for the value, anyways. All right, look at this thing. It's so cool the way they have it set up. They got a little fridge. Cards here.
And the restroom too. Everything was recently renovated.
Look at this restroom.
Really nicely done.
Nice fridge. We usually get a different room, but I think it wasn't available. But this is, I mean, look, nice bed.
This is plenty.
The decor is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
There's not much of a, I mean, New Orleans, the view, if you're coming here for a view, that's probably not the, yeah.
So
But you're in the middle, you could literally walk to a bunch of coffee shops, a bunch of great food. There's great food just right here downstairs. And look, it's such a cool little vibe.
super high ceiling.
And like I said, the value is here. And you're central to everything. So we love this place. And they treat you incredibly. So anyways, just take a look. Oh, yeah.
It has such cool buildings. Let's go park right here.
All right, we're going to Z's Pizzeria. And it is, let's see, I want to say it's off of,
19.
no, I think Toledo Street maybe? It's close to Magazine, maybe? I don't even know. It's on one of these side roads, but it's, what would you say about that pizzeria?
It's really good.
It may be the best
And,
pizza.
honestly, like the salad is also good. Usually I
Yeah,
don't
the
do
rabbit
salad.
food, I don't care about no rabbit food. But the pizzas, we literally plan trips. If we're going through, if there's a possibility that we're going to come across I-10, we plan it so that we can stop here to eat pizza. So, it's that good. So if you're ever in New Orleans, you got to stop by Z's Pizzeria. It's so good. At least that would be a good coffee shop. We'd have to move here for a few months to get it sorted.
Yeah.
Which one do you get? That's the red top. One bite.
Great undercarriage.
One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Fish. Fish 30.
Let's go. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Look at this. Oh my god. Can you hear that? That's wild. And this is the slice. When you get a fresh pizza, that's even more crazy. Must stop. 10 out of 10. All right. We're done eating some good pizza. Now we is on the way. Yes. This is cool. This is the NOLA Motorsports Parkway. We got a little go-kart thing going on here. And look at the people racing their cars. I need to come here. Let's go.
You have to like bring your own vehicle to race there, you think?
That or they rent out vehicles, I'm sure. I don't even know where my license is, to be honest. Where the heck is my license? Alright, we here. Let's see who's up here. Said Rory. That's dirty.
But get a mag. All right.
Turn, baby, turn. Good shot. Great shot. Guess where we're going? So we're done with the golf, and Lupe wants to go to Café du Monde. We keep giving it more tries. Ever since COVID, it hasn't been the same. But we'll see. We'll take a look. We'll give it a go. Plus, we like the people watch.
Sweet love to you. Well, honey, sugar.
All right, so if you come here and there's a line, you bypass the line and you pretend you're a local and you just go by. Just like this.
She told me that she wants.
You don't stand around as if you don't know what you're doing. You go with some purpose. And if you move with some purpose, you get a table, you sit down and you get your order to go. Boom, just like this. Yeah.
Hi guys, how are you, Mama?
Good.
Just looking at mommy, okay?
I appreciate it. I
What are you
appreciate
saying,
it.
Lupe?
Thank you for bringing me here.
What do we have, Lupe? Give us a tour. Every order is 3 beignets. So we got 2 orders of beignets, a coffee, and a hot chocolate with some waters. Cheers. Oh yeah. All right, the key to this is do not breathe in when you take your first bite.
It's pretty hot. I like it.
What'd you get, Lupe?
I got the shrimp risotto.
Finishing off the day. It's a long day, but a great meal.